Hold on to your hats, because there's a new term shaking up the workplace, and it's not just a passing trend. Quiet cracking is here, and it's revealing a deeper, more unsettling truth about today's professional landscape. Originally featured in the BI Today newsletter, this phenomenon is capturing the attention of white-collar workers everywhere. But what exactly is quiet cracking? Imagine feeling perpetually dissatisfied at work, yet being unable to do anything about it. It's not full-blown burnout, but it's the simmering frustration that could easily lead there. My colleagues, Sarah Jackson and Henry Chandonnet, have been diving deep into this issue, speaking with employees and described it as a silent struggle, one that some have been dealing with for over a decade. We even surveyed our readers, and over 200 people confirmed they've experienced it. But here's where it gets controversial. Why don't these workers just quit? In today's economy, it's not that simple. Many are grateful just to have a job, especially as job growth slows and the market tightens. Others stay because they need the paycheck or fear that another job might be just as unsatisfying. Change is scary, and sticking with the status quo often feels like the safer bet. This trend, dubbed the Big Stay, marks a stark contrast to the Great Resignation era, when workers had more leverage and quiet quitting was all the rage. But now, quiet cracking reflects a broader shift in corporate America. Companies are leaner, more efficient, and less loyal to their employees. Layoffs are common, and workplace loyalty feels like a relic of the past. One survey respondent summed it up perfectly. Huge lack of motivation, fatigue, constant feeling of being unheard. Yet for all its downsides, there's a silver lining. At least these workers still have jobs. And this is the part most people miss. Is quiet cracking a sign of resilience or a symptom of a broken system? What's your take on quiet cracking? Are you experiencing it, or do you know someone who is? Let's start a conversation. Drop me a line at srussalillo@businessinsider.com. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's shift gears from the workplace to the wild world of scams, AI preppers, and sober Silicon Valley. Here's what else is making headlines this week. Are you my scammer? Over a dozen men worldwide fell victim to a sophisticated online scheme involving a fake relationship and fraudulent investments. And the stake by the scammer led them to discover a real woman whose identity had been stolen, a climate change advocate with a large Instagram following. She too was a victim. This story highlights the dark side of the digital age and the lengths scammers will go to exploit trust. From AI to YOLO, a growing number of Silicon Valley residents are convinced AI will transform society or even bring about its end. This belief has pushed them to make radical life changes, from spending retirement savings to building doomsday bunkers. Is this the ultimate bucket list mentality, or a sign of societal panic? Going San Francisco sober. Drinking is on the decline, especially among young founders in Silicon Valley. Many has given up alcohol to embrace the grind mode culture, signaling their dedication to their startups. Is this a healthy trend, or just another form of hustle culture? JP Morgan Chase's new HQ, the bank's 60-story skyscraper in Manhattan, is set to open soon, complete with luxury perks like a state-of-the-art gym, membership required, an Irish pub, and a food hall. But with all these amenities, are employees truly benefiting, or is it just another way to keep them tied to the office? This week's quote: "We're accidentally training an entire generation to be workplace hermits." Clinical health psychologist Laura Grieve on workers developing unhealthy attachments to AI chatbots. Is AI becoming our new coworker, or our emotional crutch? Before you go, here's a thought. As we navigate quiet cracking, scams, and AI-driven changes, what does the future of work and life really look like? Let's discuss in the comments. Your perspective matters.